At this time, I'm going to demonstrate for you all of the steps for the lesson. If you have been absent from class, this video would be very beneficial for you to watch so that you can really see what is expected and what your final product should look like. In class, I will also be demonstrating as the class works. So if you missed it, this is your chance to watch. This video should not be used in place of your handout. I would want you to double check and triple check your work using the handout to make sure that you don't miss any of the steps that I am going over in this lesson. So in the lesson, beginning at step 4, it asks to select the title of your document, sports acronyms, and then change the font size to 18. So here we go, my title, I'm going to select it. Font size, 18. Next step, change the font of AFC, American Football Conference, to Times New Roman. AFC. So we're going to Arial. I'm going to switch it to Times New Roman. Now, step 5, use undo to undo the last action. There we go. 6, use the redo button. The redo button sits right next to undo. Redo. 7, continue to make the following formatting changes. Change the font size of ESPN to size 18. Change the font color of IOC to blue. In this, it does not specify in the instructions what kind of blue. You can pick any kind of blue, whichever stands out to you. C, bold, LPGA, Golf Association. If you notice, everything is going down the list. D, italicize MLB for Major League Baseball. So if at a certain point on this list something is skipped, you should go back and double check those steps. E, underline NASCAR. F, change the font color of NBA, National Basketball Association, to orange. And it doesn't matter which color you have, as long as it's orange, you're going to get credit. Underline NBA, National Basketball Association. So I'm going to also hit the underline button. So now it's orange and underlined. Step H, to clear the previously applied formatting, you select what you had already had, and it's either selected or not, so I'm going to reselect it there, and click on the clear formatting icon. Now there is a picture of this in your packet. The clear formatting icon is all the way over on the side on your ribbon. It's this T with a line through it, and if you hover, it does tell you the name, clear formatting. So I'm going to click that and watch down here when I click it. Clear formatting does exactly that. It takes away the format. It takes away any special features that you've already put on there, so it switched it right back to being standard Arial size 11. Well, after we clear the formatting, there is nothing in my instructions about making it orange again, so this should not be orange when we turn it in. The next step, steps I, says change the font of NCAA and NFC to Comic Sans. So I'm going to click on NCAA and change it to Comic Sans. And I'm going to change NFC to Comic Sans. Both of them. Step J, change the font size of NFL to 8. So select the NFL, switch it to size 8, so that's going to be tiny. Step K, change the font color of PBR to red. So we're going to highlight that, and then it does not matter which form of red I pick, as long as I pick a red. Bold the PGA, step L, bold PGA. So we're going to bold PGA. M, italicize USTA. Italicize, so USTA, and I'm going to quick keys italicize that. Step N, change the font size of WNBA to 20 and change the font color to green. So I have to change this to size 20 and change the font color to green, which is not on the list. So I'm going to go up here into my number area, and I'm actually going to backspace and type in 20, and then I'm going to hit enter to make it big, and then I'm going to change the font color to green. And then letter O, I'm going to bold, italicize, underline, and change the font color of text for WWF. There are a lot of steps on this one, just like some of our steps have 2 steps involved, or maybe 2 rows of text that need to be changed. You must pay attention to what the instructions say. Half of a step does not equal a whole step. So the WWF, World Wrestling Federation, is going to get highlighted, and now we need to bold, italicize, underline, and change the font color of the text to purple. So let's make it purple there. The last step asks you to proofread your document. That means go through back to the front page and go through each one to make sure that you did do everything it asked. Just read through every step and double check. Make sure that it says sports acronym should be size 18. Double check to make sure that you did, in fact, make it 18. It asks for the font size of ESPN to be 18. Make sure you change that to 18 also. Good, it is. Letter E asks for NASCAR to be underlined. Make sure that you go look at NASCAR and tell that it's underlined. You've got to look through all of them to make sure that you followed every step.